I don't really go with the argument. The only one thing is I want to do maybe one book through a publisher to get the credibility and the authority, and then just self-publish the rest.
Okay. So does he see me yet? Do you see me, Joel?
No, I don't see you.
He don't see me yet, though, bro. It's a problem.
No video.
Okay, we're gonna fix that first, okay?
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Maybe we'll hang up the call and see if you can get it on.
Oh man, I don't want to hang up on you, man. Dude, you're in Cali. When you gonna come to Miami, bro, and come spend some time with me, bro?
Shortly, man. Shortly. You know, I love paying those California taxes.
Yeah, that's stupid, bro. That's stupid, man. I'm like, I asked Jared. I said, "Is Joel doesn't make any money or something, or what?"
No, I'm coming out to Miami, man. I lived in Miami for a couple years back in the day, so I feel like I've done the Miami thing.
Yeah.
Here
Well,
we go.
no, I mean, I just meant come visit me, man.
Yeah. I'll be doing that for sure.
Okay.
I'll be doing that. You know what? I'm actually in a new movie, in a new film documentary called Think, which is based off Think and Grow Rich.
Oh, awesome, man.
I think if you're open to this, maybe I could pitch you to them to see if they're interested.
Dude, I would love that, man. I would love that.
Yeah, because you play an awesome part. But anyway, I mean, I can't promise anything because I think they've recorded most of the people they want for it. But I could definitely put your name in the hat for sure.
Okay, yeah, well, definitely, because I'm growing rich.
Yeah. You sure are, man. You sure are. All right, well, we got you on video here.
Can you see me now, bro?
I can see you now. Yeah.
How do I look, man?
Like $1 million, man. Like 100 million.
Dude, yeah, please. Not like $1 million. I'll kill myself right now.
Oh, man. Love the picture in the background, dude.
Okay. We should have Joel. We should have Mr. Calvin Klein's picture up in the background, dude. This Joel, bro. Hey, dude, how did that Instagram do while I was in St. Bart's? Did it do any good?
It did awesome. Yeah.
I mean, seriously, don't jack me, dude. Don't give me the it did awesome, the grin and grab.
Nah, it went amazing, man. It really did. I had a look at the views. I think everyone we got 6,000, 7,000.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. It's like I always ask people, when you look at the numbers, it's like, what's beyond that, right? And so I had a lot of people that had mentioned to me later, hey, I saw Grant on your Instagram. And then they went and watched the videos. They were jumping on the interviews. They said they go onto your account. So I think that's what's more important is what happens after that.
Yeah. Somebody said, hey, would you tweet out this deal? They got. I said, dude, one tweet doesn't do anything. I mean, I don't know how many Instagram stories I did for you that day. It was probably 12 or 15. It was a bunch. Yeah. It was more than you thought I was going to do, right?
And I didn't care, man. I loved every minute of it.
Did you see the naked ones of me, man, in St. Bart's where I was swimming naked?
No.
Dude, man, this little fish came up and it couldn't. It was so small I couldn't take the whole freaking snack. Kevin Hart swam out. Me and Kevin were in the water together, man.
Oh my God, really?
Dude, I was swimming to the yacht, man. Barracudas were coming after me. You didn't get all those, huh?
I didn't get those.
Damn.
You playing, man.
Yeah, dude. I'd love to do this think and grow rich thing with you. You know, if you're in it, I'll carry your bags in the scene.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, that sounds good. Let me reach out to him.
Okay.
All right. I'll definitely put your name in the hat for sure. Awesome, brother. All right. Well, let's jump into this. I'm gonna put this, all over the social channels, on the YouTube, and on everywhere. So you want to base this around the book. It looks like you've got the book on the tables. That's awesome. You got everything there. They can pre-order, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
They pre-order. They get that 10-hour video program. I give it to them today. As long as they go to my site to do that. I can't run that through Amazon because it's just too big of a.
Yeah. Too much to track and you can't.
Too complicated.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. All right. Cool, mate. We'll jump into it. Ladies and gents, welcome to the Addicted to Success podcast. We have the man of the hour, the man of the week, the man of the month, the multi-millionaire, entrepreneur, author, speaker, coach, absolute legend that's rocked the podcast twice with us already and killed it every time. We got Grant Cardone in the building.
Dude, Joel, you want to tell him what you said when you said I look like $1 million, what my response was?
Yeah, I said, Grant asked me, how do I look? Am I all good on camera? And I said, you look like $1 million. And I was like, wait a minute, mate, you look like $100 million.
Yeah.
And he said, if I was $1 million, I'd kill myself.
Dude, I remember, people ask me all the time, they say, hey man, do you remember your first $1 million? And I said, look, you don't really, I didn't make $1 million. It just accumulated over time. And one day you look up. I mean, if you're out there pushing and shoving, you're not looking at your bank account every day.
Yeah.
You know, you're trying to get customers. You're trying to get out there. It's such a freaking struggle. And then one day, if you do all the right things, you'll look up and you'll have 6 zeros in that account with hopefully a number on the front of it.
Yeah. No, I 100% agree with that. What do you think the biggest mistake is that people make when they get $1 million that you see? Because you work with a lot of people that are investing and that talk to you about money. So what's the biggest mistake they make?
Look, there's three things people need to learn about money. How to make it. Most people never learn how to make it. Fewer people know how to keep it. And almost nobody knows how to multiply it. So the 1%ers, the ones that are getting super rich, dude, they know number 3. But you can't do number 3 without the first 2. You got to get it. Easy to get it if you know how to go out and talk to people, or force yourself to go out and talk to people, because it's not easy for anybody talking to people. 2, the hard thing, man, people get $1 million and they go blow it, man. I mean, look at Kanye. Kanye's in debt $55 million, you know? It's like, bro, I mean, how many Bugattis do you need? Okay? And the third thing is, like, even if you know how to make a lot of money and keep it, like, if you want true freedom, you have to learn how to exit up and multiply it and start getting money to work on money. So I look at money like money is to be used. Okay, it's not. I want to use money like to build pyramids, like slaves, like little pieces of paper that can multiply. We know money's going down in value. So if you don't want your money to go down in value, you got to get that money that's going down in value to produce babies.
Yeah. No, that's great. Grant, when do you feel was the first time that you really caught on to the whole multiplying thing? Was it when you invested in real estate? Or was it?
Probably. Well, I mean, really, there was 2 big events for me in my life. One was when I was 8 years old, and I lost a quarter. And I went home and I told my dad I lost the quarter he gave me to go to the store, and he says, "Never play with money." And my grandfather was at the house that day, and he was a gambler. This guy was a freaking unbelievable character. And he either had no money in his pocket or he had a freaking roll. He was either balling or broke. And he grabbed me and he says, "Son, the problem is not that you were playing with money. The problem is that you only had 1 quarter. Never have only 1 quarter." And ever since that day, I was like, dude, you need a lot of quarters, because you're going to lose a quarter one day. And the problem is not that I lost a quarter. The problem is that I only had 1, and now I'm down to 0. The second event was in 2009 when the economy crashed. Dude, I was already financially, I was successful. You know, probably top 1 or 2% from a wealth standpoint on the planet. And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm saying it because it still wasn't enough. Because when the economy crashed, like, it was the top sliver of the slivers that didn't get affected. And even those people got affected. So it cut things close. I thought I was all right, and I wasn't. And what had happened was the money made me average. I had lost my obsession with going out and expanding. And so, like, the first time, dude, I ran into Addicted to Success. I ran into your sites. I'm like, bro, what am I thinking, man? You had millions of people following you. I'm like, what was I thinking? You know, I got a sliver compared to what you got. And I got all this great content, all these great books, all these great programs, but I didn't do what you did, which was go wide and get people to know you.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, I see what you're doing now, and you're absolutely tuned in to what is needed online. You're getting crazy exposure. And this is the thing, too. It's not what you have, it's who you become. And so people want Grant. At the end of the day, they want Grant, you know? That's why they buy your book, too. They want a piece of what you have to offer. And I think a lot of people focus on the wrong things. They're always, like, going for the things around. That's why Kanye goes and buys a bunch of Bugattis.
Yeah. Yeah, because, you know, because I think Kanye, for instance, you know, this is a good example. I went and saw him at a concert the other night. And I wondered when it was over if he was going to have to go do chicks and blow and you know, alcohol all night to give him the sensation of being back on the platform again. And the reality is that happens to a lot of rock and roll people because they don't have anything else to obsess on except their art. And so I remember reading the book, The One Thing. And I'm like, dude, I like that book. It's good. But you know what? I don't have one thing. I got a bunch of things. There has never been one thing so big that it could keep me excited.
Yeah.
I have the Grant that I know today has always had a desire to do a bunch of things. Not one thing. I've never had one purpose. You know, that was just a bunch of people telling me I had one purpose. I think people have a lot of purposes. And in fact, I don't think any one purpose can actually fill a person up. And I know this from like my marriage. I'm married to this great chick, but she can't fill me up. I got 2 beautiful kids, but they can't fill me up. You know, I got one business. That one business did not satisfy me. It was the second business, the third business. The real estate business has been, you know, back to an earlier question, like it's been the one that really showed me what's possible. Because it's working for me when I'm not working. And it's allowing me to do things like what I'm doing here. You know, for me for anybody to release a book in a big way, you're going to lose money. You know, people think that people that release books make a lot of money. To make a book work, you need to spend a lot of money. And so my real estate business and my other 2 companies actually allow me the funds to be able to make a project work in a big way.
Yeah, that's right. Everything's touching everything.
Yeah.
Right. And so when you know that and you put energy into each thing effectively, you can lift everything. You can elevate everything to a higher level. You know, that's crazy because I remember, you know, getting into starting Addicted to Success when I started blogging and all that. I went all in, man. I was like you said before, like whatever it takes, right?
Yeah.
I just had it was just like the laser beam focus was on and I just did not stop until, you know, I had the team and everything. Then I moved to the next thing and then the next thing. So I think a lot of people get it confused. They think it's just one thing for the rest of your life, which is bullshit because we're meant to grow. Like we're human beings, we grow, man. We're like, you look at nature, it grows. Like we're all here serving purposes and multiple purposes. So that's great that you clearly define that because I think it's one of the biggest things is that people think they should be just stuck in one corner. It's so not true.
Yeah, and look, it's not. You know, your potential is bigger than that. You know, people can do more than one thing. Look at all the greats. All the greats did more than one thing, and they all left their homes and they all left their villages. You know, and they all did things they didn't want to do. You know, I hear a lot of guys saying right now, like, hey, only do the things you want to do. Dude, I do stuff I don't want to do every single day, okay? So I don't know who these people are that don't do the things they don't want to do. Maybe they were given a business or something, but I'm going to tell you something, man. If you don't do the things you don't want to do, you're not going to grow your business. You won't keep your business. I'm telling you, you have to be willing to do. You got to be so obsessed that you don't care. See, an obsessed person doesn't care if they have to clean a toilet. You know, an obsessed person doesn't care if they don't like that activity, but they have to do it. You're obsessed. You're in it. You do it anyway, no matter what.
Yeah. What do you think that is, Graham? What do you think that is, that inner thing inside of you that just like, that gives you that constant flow of energy?
I think it's a choice. I think you need to understand that there's nothing in between obsessed or average. You're either all in or you're not. Like quit kidding yourself. Quit thinking there's some gray in the deal. You know, because everybody's trying to explain, but man, I'm fine. Okay, I'm all right. I don't need all that. Well, good. So just have this. Just have black or white, no gray. You know, there's no variations here because there's so many gradients within black or white. There's so many different shades of white and so many different shades of black. So if obsessed is black, for instance, and average is white, dude, there's so many different grades of white, right? There's so many different grades of black. But what we do know is this. All the people over here, dude, these are the geniuses. This is where the Steve Jobs and the Mozarts and the Jesuses and the Muhammads and all the guys that we talk about for freaking the Elon Musk. If we know their name, they were not over here in this average camp. You know? Yeah. So it's either, for me, like if you want to light the freaking unit up and stay motivated, just simplify it and quit trying to explain average. It's average, man. Look up the word, bro. Okay. And I'm not saying you need to be obsessed. I think you are anyway. You're obsessed with something. I think everybody's obsessed with I think everybody has an addictive quality about them.
Yes.
So I'm addicted to survival, man. I'm addicted to talking. I'm addicted to fun times. When I was 25 years old, I had a drug addiction, and I think that drug addiction was caused by my refusal to be obsessed with success, money, finances, James Bond. Dude, I always wanted to be the coolest dude in the room, bro. And I was told not to do that. And so by the time I'm 16, 17, 18, and 19, I'm denying so many parts of me that somebody offers me some weed. I'm like, yeah, I think I'll do that now. And the next thing you know, I'm smoking weed every day. Next thing you know, I'm popping pills. Next thing you know, I'm snorting cocaine every day. And the next thing you know, I got a drug problem. And I'm 25 years old, and I've been stuck in this problem for 9 years, man.
Yeah.
So,
wow.
What I did, Joel, was I went to a treatment center, put the drugs down for 28 days, and I came back and I basically replaced that drug addiction back with the things I should have been addicted with.
Yeah. Yeah, addicted to success, right?
Exactly.
And this is the thing too, Grant. It's like a lot of people draw the line in the sand, which is still the halfway point. You got to draw the line in the cement.
Yeah.
Right? And solidify it, make a decision. That's when things change. I was coaching someone the other day, and same thing. They're like, they want to give up drinking because they know how much it's affecting their relationship and their business, everything. But they haven't made a decision. They're like, I think I'm going to make a choice, but they haven't made a solid decision. I think people do that every time, all day, every day within their business. They haven't made a decision that like this year I'm going to make $1 million, or this year I'm going to bring in 100 clients. It's just like, it's not settling for anything less. Another thing that I notice people do as well is they put other people on pedestals and go, well, that person's amazing. That person's great. That person, like, I could never be that person. They're like letting themselves off the hook.
Dude, it's so invalidating to you.
Yeah.
It's so like, and this is again, somebody trying to make sense of average.
Yeah.
Anybody can be obsessed. Like the guy that you're talking about drinking, I just tell him, hey, dude, why don't you just go grab, what's your favorite booze? Good. Then go freaking just hammer yourself over and over. Go get you a t-shirt that says I'm a drunk. Okay? Go homeless. Get under the bridge, bro. Go freaking run it out for freaking 30 days, okay? You want to be a drunk? Go be a freaking full-time drunk.
Go all in.
Go all in, bro. And let's just go ahead and run this thing out and get it out of your system. Okay? Yeah. Or make a decision to be that other guy. Obsessed with helping people not drink. Obsessed with your health, man. Obsessed with being a great dad. Because right now you're worthless to everybody, including yourself. And back to the other thing that you were saying, like I remember my mom told me one day, she's like, Grant, I love you just the way you are. Because I'm telling her about all these dreams I have as a child, right?
Yeah.
And I was reminded when my sister told me like 30 years later, Grant, you've done a lot. We love you just the way you are. And I'm like, dude, I wonder how many times I've been told that. Wow. And the fact is, so what they love me just the way I am? I don't. I don't love me just the way I am, which opens up to this whole field of people that's like, just love yourself the way you are. Look, if you're broke, you're not living on purpose, you don't like your job, you can't get away from your job, dude. If you're stuck in a house you don't like, why would you want to love that? You should become obsessed with hating it, man. It's obsessed or average, one of the two. So just pick. Get a t-shirt, obsessed, or get another t-shirt, average.
Which one would you be more proud wearing, right?
Yeah. Who do I want to be, man? Who do I want to be? How do I want to die, man? I want to die all in.
Yeah, that's interesting that you raise that point, because I think it's the meaning that we give it, right? And it's finding the pain points in your life. It's like, how painful would my life be if I didn't take the action?
Yeah.
And the other thing is that at the end of the day, like, we have a short ass life. Like, why are you gonna like waste it sitting on the couch, Facebook scrolling, getting distracted, and then justifying it? Like, oh, well, I don't have this, I don't have that. The other thing as well that I was speaking to somebody about, and I think this is relative, is he's a coach for parents raising children. And he said one of the biggest mistakes they make is that they tell their kids all the time when they achieve something, they say, oh, that's perfect. So then they have to live up to this thing of being perfect, and so they feel shit about themselves every time they get a C or a B. He said, instead of saying you're perfect, look at the effort that they're putting in. Say, that's awesome that you didn't give up when time was hard. Like, I know you got to be, but like, that's awesome that you just hung in there.
Yeah.
That's what makes a champion.
Yeah, I love that, man. Keep looking for the vein, dude. Keep looking for the vein. You know, internet marketers have this big problem. You know, they're like, but we did it. We tried and we hit the list and we put the program out and we advertised on Facebook. I'm like, bro, you either found the vein or you didn't. Okay, so I don't need to hear about all this other freaking stuff going on in your head. I don't know what you either hit the vein or you didn't. So like we're doing this book release right now, and we've offered it. Hey, I'm giving 30,000 books to schools. I want one book in every school in America. I'm giving all the book proceeds, sales of the proceeds, all the money that I get from the sale of a book. I'm donating to charity, and I go in there. I'm like, is this working? Yeah, man, it's working pretty good. Yeah, but dude, is it where we want it to be? No. Well, what are we going to do, bro? We ain't found the vein, bro. We're doing enough already. Good. Give everybody one chapter of the audio. Did that move it? No. Good. Find the vein, bro. Find the vein. You ain't found the place where we crush this thing. So I kept looking, you know. See, the person that's obsessed, man, will not get seduced by an excuse. They will keep looking for the vein. A nurse that wants to find blood in my arm will just keep looking, poking around. The drug addict that's a shooter, right? They just keep looking for veins. Dude, they'll go between their toes, behind their knee. Dude, they're looking for a vein. So when you're running a program, dude, keep looking for that vein, bro. Okay? Yes. So yesterday, Joel, and you'll appreciate this because you understand the internet. I walked in, I says, anybody that buys a book, I'm going to give them their $29 back when they buy it from me. When they write a review, okay? Get the book, read the book, write a review. I don't care if you say I hated it. I'll give you the $29 credit at my store against a digital product, any digital product. I got like 60 of them. Number two, I'm going to give you a 10-hour video program today when you buy the book. You're not going to get it for 2 weeks. But I'm going to give you a 10-hour video program of me reading the book. Nobody else on the planet has it. That's $500. I'm going to give it to you. And if that's not enough, because I want to freaking make it easy on you, I'm going to give you 13 coaching sessions when you deliver the book every day for 13 days so we can just like get people freaking, well, book sales went freaking nuts. We sold more books yesterday on that offer. See, we hit the vein, dude.
Yes.
And I don't care what it costs me. Because my guys in my internet department are like, but man, where's the ROI? Dude, hit the vein, bro. I got plenty of money, dude. I got money. Money's not my problem, okay?
Yeah.
Money's not the target right now. That book is, okay? Yeah. And it's important. Even if I got to lose money, dude, I want to win.
Yep.
Okay? Yep. And if you can't lose money to win, you ain't got any money, which means you're not obsessed yet.
Yeah.
So the purpose of money, man, the real purpose of money is that you can lose it to win.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I mean, look at Hillary. Yeah. Hillary Clinton's spending $100 million a month to win. Dude,
Wow.
What is money for anyway? See, I don't want money to accumulate in the bank. I want to use money so that I can win, Joel. I want to come pick you up, man.
Fly out here, man. They got the Santa Monica Airport nearby. You can land there. Yeah, you know, it's interesting. I was speaking to somebody the other day, and they developed an awesome program, and they're putting a little bit of money into Facebook advertising. They're trying to dial it in, right?
Yeah.
And the conversation was, they're like, oh, you would spend this much and that much. And I said, you know, it's interesting because at the end of the day, when you're spending money, when it comes to the internet market, it could be a number of other things in business too. You're paying for the data and the analytics. You're paying for the little results you get back each time to be smarter for the next move. And so sometimes you have to do that. You know, you get the IQ after a while, and then you can then keep, you know, duplicating, multiplying in other areas because you get it.
Look, I don't even understand the ROI thing. Everybody has this conversation about return on investment.
Yeah.
Like you don't even understand business then.
Yeah.
You know, you are trying to figure out. You're trying to make sense of average. Okay, because guy, look at every town in America has the mattress guy. You know, freaking guys spend so much money on advertising. Or how about the My Sleep, My Pillow? MyPillow.com. That guy spends so much money in advertising, dude. Like I've never bought a pillow from him, bro. I'm talking about him right now. So like the players, man, the big players, they don't care about that. Why? Because they're obsessed with market domination.
Yeah.
They want to dominate the market. Now, what happens is they go public, and then they got shareholders. And then the shareholders are like, hey, I need to see how much we made this quarter, man. And then all the bean counters get together, average. They've never created anything in their life, dude. They're reading spreadsheets. How do you make sense of this? How do you make sense of that? Okay? So it's the entrepreneur that has to be obsessed, or you're going to be made into something else.
Yeah. 100%. And you look at it like this too, Grant. Let's say you drop a 5K or 10K into a Facebook ad. Let's just say you're playing with it, right?
Yeah.
And then from that, somebody may see that and then come to you and pay you 100K to speak at an event. You just don't know like what can come back from that.
Exactly.
And so how the hell can you measure ROI?
Because you're only measuring money, man. Money is the least important thing. You need money, but at the end of the day, that's not what you want. You want attention. You want people talking about your products. Like, why would I pay somebody? Why would I give somebody a credit at my store to write a review, good or bad? Because I want the review, man. Because I know that there's going to be somebody that hits my website when this thing hits a New York Times bestseller. And somebody says, they're going to see it, Grant Cardone. I don't know Grant Cardone. They're going to Google me. Then they're going to go to Amazon and look at the book, and they're going to see thousands of reviews. And only then will they buy the book, because this is the first time they're hearing about me. You know, we ran a Facebook campaign the other day, and I walked in and they said, hey, it didn't work. I'm like, really? What do you mean it didn't work? Well, there's just nothing happened. Really? What did they say? We got a lot of complaints about it. I said, awesome. I forget what was that campaign we did the other day, man? That great thing came out of it. Okay. Damn. What did we do with it? And we took this thing, all this information, like you said, the analytics, the data, the feedback people were giving me, you know? And I was like, oh, wow, now I know how to communicate with people. So that wasn't wasted money if I'm paying attention. Yeah.
You could have dropped double or triple to pick that up and then waste that money at the end of the day. But you know now, you're smarter now. You get better at chess.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. Sometimes I gotta run a play over here, knowing it's not going to get me anything. You know, I need to miss a bunch to figure out where that freaking bullseye is.
Yeah, 100%. So Grant, what is your favorite chapter in the book?
Probably a chapter called "Feed the Beast."
Feed the Beast.
Feed the beast. People call me a beast all the time. They're like, probably the biggest question I get is, bro, where do you get the juice, the energy, dude? Every time I talk to you, you're freaking jacked up. How do you keep that going all the time? You know? And so this chapter is about feed the beast, starve the doubt. Okay. Like feed the darkness in you, man. Quit denying you got it. You know, feed it. Throw freaking fertilizer on it, right? Fuel it. And get the people around you to fuel it. Let you be whoever you want to be. You know, I used to curse in a lot of my podcasts, and my staff would try to stop me. I'm like, look, don't try to stop me, okay? Because I ain't gonna stop until I'm ready to stop. And then I heard another cat doing it. I'm like, dude, that sounds terrible. And then I was like, okay, I got to stop it right now, you know. But you got it. It's got to be you got to get obsessed with it, right? Yeah. You got to make that decision, and maybe it means hitting bottom. I don't know.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, most of the powerful lessons come from rock bottom. So Grant, where can we get the book? And the course and everything else that comes with it? Because I remember just before this call, you told me all these things that come with it, the bonus and everything, and it blew my mind because I don't know anybody that's doing that right now. Yeah.
So GrantCardone.com/obsessed. And what you do is, because the book doesn't drop until October 10th, so watch what happens. Most people don't understand this until they publish a book, okay? You're dealing with big companies that are very old. Okay, so look, it took 19 months to write this book. It really didn't take 19 months to write the book. It took 19 months to get it to the market, and it's still not in the marketplace. Because I'm dealing with dinosaurs, okay? And that's a problem for the people that want to read my book, dude. They've been like, give it to me, man. And I got a contract that says I can't release the book to you, even though I already have the book on PDF. Like I could have got this book to people 4 months ago. So finally, Joel, I said, enough, man. Okay. So I came to the studio because my contract doesn't say I can't do this. And I read the book. I spent 6 days. It's 10 hours long. And I delivered the book in full video because my contract didn't exclude me from doing that. So basically, this is a book on video where if you like audio, you're going to love this because you can watch it from your phone, your tablet, or your computer. So when you buy the book today, even though you're not going to get the book until maybe the 18th because Amazon won't ship till then, you get me delivering the book to you today. Okay?
Wow. So we get to see your handsome mug too. We don't just hear the audio, we see the handsome mug.
Or you can just listen. If you're driving down the road, man, you can listen, or maybe, you can have your wife look at my face, whatever, and have fantasies about me, whatever, right? So one, you get the book today, okay? 10 days from now, or October 10th, whatever the date is, the book ships out. 3 days after that, I'm going to do a mastermind. So I've read the book to you. Now you get the book and you get to start going through it. And me and you get to go through the book, one chapter each night for 13 days. So we're going to really immerse the person in the book. Now, write a review wherever you wrote the book, or wherever you bought the book from. Okay, write a review after you read it. Don't write a review before you read it. Send me a copy of the receipt where you bought it and the review, and I'll give you a credit for that amount at my store. Now, can I go back? I want to tell you about this thing I started. I couldn't answer. We did this ad for the book, and the ad was drug treatment. Switch one obsession for another.
Huh.
Okay. And I went into the department, or the internet department. That ad didn't work. Really, what'd they say? Just a lot of comments, man. A lot of comments. Really? What do you mean a lot of comments? Like more comments than normal? Oh yeah, but no purchases. I'm like, bro, the ad worked. Okay. Yeah. Well, no, it didn't. There wasn't any ROI. Hey, go blow your freaking brains out, dude. Okay. Look, here's the deal. First of all, it's my money. Spend the money, dude. Spend the money, brother. Okay. What do you mean, man? Why? They didn't convert. I don't need them to convert, bro. I need them to keep giving me comments. And basically they're saying, you're just switching one addiction for another one. Yeah, no shit. That's exactly what I'm doing. Okay. And I want to give everybody permission to do that, man. Look, find your addictive personality. You got one. Everybody's got one. I don't know what it is. Everybody's got one. Find it, tap into it. There's a freaking gold mine of fusion and power and energy and nuclear, right? And take that and refocus it. That's what I'm going to show people how to do in the book.
That's amazing advice. That is absolutely amazing. I think a lot of people live in a fantasy of like who they think they should be, and they're denying, like you said, parts of themselves where they could really be tapping in. Yeah. So that's, I can't wait to get the book, man. I'm pre-ordering after this.
Come on, man. Come on, Joe.
I'm in, brother. I'm there. Thanks a million, man. Appreciate you. Thanks 100 million.
Dude, I was getting ready to say thanks a billion because that's what I'm going for next.
Ah, you're going for Billy.
I'm Billy hunting now, man. I'm Billy hunting.
Well done. You hit it, man. You hit it, I'm sure.
Okay, dude, get over here to Miami, man. I need to see you in the studio in Miami, man.
I'm coming out, brother. I'm coming out. All right, I'll hit you up.
And tell all my friends over there in California, man. You guys, y'all need to start hustling a little more, man. The weather's too good over there, bro. You guys are in a fantasy, man.
Yeah, beach bums.
You know the thing about LA. That's the reason. What part of California are you in?
Venice.
Okay, the thing about LA that I now know being in Miami is people lived, and you can probably relate to this, they lived in conceptions, ideas. Mm-hmm. A lot of writing going on, a lot of, ideas for a play, a movie, a lot of concepts, dude.
Yeah. Not enough action.
No action, bro.
So where's the action, man? Miami and New York, or where is it?
Anywhere but where you are, man. Those people, man.
Maybe I should go back to Australia.
Dude, I'm going to Australia in May, bro. Maybe you go with me. I'm gonna spend 2 weeks there.
May, all right.
Maybe we go do a big tour over there, man.
Let's look at that. Let's look at that. May. That sounds good to me. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
You can show me around, man. You can show me around.
Yeah. All right, bring your jet, man.
I will. Hey, Joe, you're the best, brother. Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
Thanks a million, mate.
All right.
Hey, Grant, I don't know if you got this. I just stopped the interview. Thanks, dude. And I don't know if you got this, but Jared was just saying that we could do a quick testimonial.
Yeah, let's do it.
On the video right now.
What do you want me to do, bro? Joel Brown's the best, man. Joel Brown.
So just so basically the book that I'm writing right now is called Millions Online, right?
Yeah.
And it's how to build a brand worth millions with millions of followers and millions of views. And the conversation is more around the actual impact that you can have and the influence that you can have by doing this. It's not just about just the money or just the followers and all that other shit, the surface level stuff, right?
Yeah.
That people are obsessing with. So so it's just basically how you see me in the industry or how you see me as an influencer.
Do you want me to mention or not mention addicted to success?
You can, just mention whatever comes out of you, man.
Yeah.
It flows.
Okay, beautiful. Dude, hey, guys. Grant Cardone here. You know who I am. If you don't know who I am, you should know who I am. And you definitely need to know about my man, Joel Brown, Addicted to Success. Look, he's got a program coming out, Millions Online. Look, if you want to make an influence, you want to make a difference, you want to get known, you got a product that you want the marketplace to know, you're not going to get millions of people to know about you without figuring the online game. That's the world we live in. It's called the internet. And most people don't have it figured out as well as Joel Brown does. Okay, so check that man out. He's a personal friend, great dude, great businessman, and he looks good, online and offline.
I love it. Thanks a million, man. Appreciate you, dude.
Okay. If you need something else, let me know, brother.
I will, yeah. Hey, you can jump on the Instagram today, too, and promote your book or